Lee, thanks for joining us. Another 3 points on the board. Your overall view of your team's performance?
Another really good performance. We need to score more goals when we're on top in the ascendancy so much with the opportunities we've created, because it makes it then a nervy finish towards the end, because in football anything can happen, and they changed what they were doing in terms of going a little bit longer. The pitch didn't help today. Nothing you can do about it. Burst pipe, so there's nothing you can do about that. But if we take our opportunities and just be that little bit more ruthless, we're getting the opportunities, we're getting the chances. We don't have that nervy finish. But when it does happen and we don't take our chances, you've got to defend like that. And they were brilliant to a man, throwing the bodies in front of everything, and that's what it's going to take.
While you didn't get the goals that you deserved, at the end of the 90 minutes or plus whatever stoppage time there was, it's always a nice feeling, a sweet 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, it is, and then just elements of straight away you start thinking about what you're going to say to the players, and you don't just walk in and well done. We've got to let them know that we expect them to really put the game to bed, because as long as it's 1-0, there's always an opportunity. You saw what happened, a little incident with Boothie. Anything can happen to change the game. But delighted, look, we're 9 points in and we've got 9 points, so absolutely delighted, but we've got loads of work to do to get where we want to.
And of course you've got one or two different scorers already, in the opening 3 league games, and that's another good feeling.
Yeah, and again a lot of good work from the staff going on in terms of individual work in terms of how we're looking to play, to get these players in good positions to have the chances they're getting. I think about 15 shots again today, which is good. But we just got to continue it. Spoke to Josh. I don't care if he scores or not. If he performs like that, then it's absolutely fine. Something will fall for the kid eventually. But they, like I say, they're in them positions. We just got to take more of them.
Well, the player that got the goal was Tommy O'Reilly, of course, and he's become an early fan's favourite. But he, on another day, if Lady Luck had been with him, he could have had the hat-trick. But what a terrific goal as well that he finished off.
Really good goal, great position to be in from the flick off Marshy. Great position, lovely first touch, took the ball nice and early. Instead of being stuck out on the wing, waiting for the ball to come to him, he's anticipating what's going on. Got himself into a great position. He's been good, hasn't he, since he's been here. What I do like about him is his work rate off the football. If you want to stay in the team and perform in the team that we're trying to put together, he's got to continue that work off the ball, but the boy's got some talent.
He certainly seems as though he's enjoying himself as well.
I hope so. He's playing with a bit of a smile. I hope so. I think it's good for him that he's playing football regularly. Long may it continue with him, and make sure we keep him quiet.
You're looking around at your squad, you just feel as though, if you can, just boost the numbers.
Yeah, I think we need a couple more. We're shoehorning people into positions a little bit when we're making changes, and we don't want players all the time playing out of position when they're coming on the pitch. Look, they did brilliant when they came on, the players, but we do need a couple more. I think you could see that today.
Well, while you've mentioned, it was a bit of a nervy end, it summed up what spirit you've got in the camp with those blocks once again that you must have been proud of right at the death. Yeah,
brilliant. And like I say, that's what you've got to do if we're not being ruthless enough to take our opportunities, because look, they had a couple of good chances, didn't they? The header comes to mind, that's gone over in the second half. But if you want to achieve anything, that's how you've got to defend. You've got to want to defend, you've got to want to enjoy it. They should enjoy the clean sheet more than the goal they got.
I plucked a stat out. I'm not sure whether you were around in the 94-95 season. I didn't quite look whether you were, but what your team's done today is it's the first time for 3 opening games in the league to get 9 points on the board since 94-95.
Yeah, good, and that's something the fans can enjoy. I'd say it's 3 games in. Let's see what happens in another 3 games. Is it 43 games now to play for? Let's see where we are. But credit to the players and the staff for making that happen. A lot of hard work's gone on. Players will be in tomorrow to look after themselves, ready to go again on Tuesday. But hopefully the fans can enjoy winning 3 games on the bounce. But we're back to work later.